What are we summoning? I'm going to summon 38 Primal Shards. That's my goal here right now. And I have not had a mythical champion so far. The one that I would really want more than anything else is Garrel. Garrel or Hierophant. Those are the two that I would want the most. I would imagine Crixia as well is high up on my list. So those are the three that I want the most. Crixia, because Crixia would give me the ability to reset abilities, right? I don't have a Kaima, I don't have a Yumiko. This would give me the ability to kind of do that with Crixia. So it's absolutely Crixia, or it's Garrel, or it is Lazarius. Those are the three that I would want the most. In terms of legendaries, it's the same old lot that I'm looking for. I'm still looking for the Rotus, the Kaimas, the Harimas. I absolutely would like to finally try and get a Delagia. That is still on my list to do, and I still can't get a Vanguard if I do decide to pull Void Shards for Crixia tomorrow. We'll do it in batches of 10. All right, let's see. Let's go for it. Okay. The first 10. We get Scabrius. Don't really need Scabrius. We already have him. We get a Hexia. I literally just got a 6-star Hexia Soul, so that's kind of interesting. Stagnite, really good, epic. And we get a Carlinia. Okay, so none of these epics I need. None of them I don't have. But Hexia, I do have a 6-star. I need to investigate whether Hexia will be good for any particular Cintrano stages or any different content. The actual epics here are pretty good. Stagnite's still a top tier epic. Carlinia is useful in some places. I do have a 6-star Boltsmith, ironically. We didn't get a legendary. We didn't get a mythical. Let's go again. That's 10. We got 3 of these temples. Can we get a Delagia? That's really what I want more than anything else as well, is a Delagia. Get an Infernal Baroness, a White Bear, get Ramiro, Maeve. These epic rates are good, but they're not what we want. Tribuck Colwyn is a brand new rare. Kind of an interesting one. All right. Last temple. Last temple. What are we going to get? Are we going to get a mythical? That's what I would really like as well. I want everything. It's Christmas and New Year's. Oh, it's a legendary. It's Rotus. We got Rotus. Oh my god. That is insane. It's Rotus. Rotus, the Lost Groom, has finally made it to my account. Oh, I mean, I don't have the Siffy, but a Rotus on his own, that's at least something. Oh. It's been years. It's been absolute years to try and pull an actual, proper, useful champion. It's been years. Oh. The epic rates are really good, though. I mean, put a Rotus aside. The amount of epics we've got from this run. Oh, we've got Rotus. The only problem is I got to book Rotus now, and I've got about 12 legendaries I need to book. Rotus, the Lost Groom. He is absolutely monstrous in Arena still. He is one of the few attack-based champions that basically can go in on his own, and he won't get, doesn't get himself in trouble. He does lose a lot of value without having Siffy, because he can't just instant cleanse everything, right? That's the only downside when you don't have Siffy. But on his own, he's still very good because of this passive will decrease damage from enemy hits so that incoming will not exceed 50%. You put Ward of the Fallen on him, you put him in basically really strong gear. He can do true damage when you get the right percentage of ignore defense. On his A3, you get an extra turn. You it can tank you with stealing HP. Your A1, he's so good. He's so good. I'm so pleased with that. That's pretty much worth every penny that I've spent on this account in the last 12 months, it feels like. We still have 8 to go. So we've got really good epics so far. We've got a Rotus. What else are we going to get with the 8? Are we going to get a mythical champion on the account? Or is it just going to be what we've always got? We've got a Lumberer. That's not what we want. I'm still after the Delagia. There's an epic. It's not the lizard I want. This Delagia is going to be the bane of my life. I feel like I'm going to get stuck here. Like every Razin event. If anyone in comments, right, how many times have you done the Razin and you've been left with one rare champion you just cannot get? So far, I've seen it like so many times. Everyone's account, there's always one. It's a different rare every single time. But every single time, there's always one rare that you can't get, and it really blocks your progression. Delagia is like that for me for Mikage. We haven't got many left. We've got another legendary. Ooh, it's Astrolith. I don't have Astrolith. I can do the Astrolith bomb spread team. My arena account is going to be mental. That is a really big pull because Astrolith is one of the few champions that can do this. You attack one enemy, you place 2 bombs, you can't resist them, and then you spread those bombs across all teams. Now, it doesn't work against Marichka because Marichka will place block damage when you debuff her. It's kind of that's why Marichka's OP. But it actually catches people off guard because the debuff spread is taking over the fact of this bomb, right? So when you place an irresistible bomb, when you spread that irresistible bomb, it takes the components of the original bomb placement, which means when you try to spread them, they also spread without resistance requirements, right? You can just spread them and it will not resist. So that's cool. I mean, both of those champions are crazy. Okay, are we going to get anything else from these last 3 primals? Can this be any better? This is like the best summoning event I've ever done, it feels like. It's crazy. Get another epic. Sandlash Survivor. Okay, one more. Anything left? No. So no Primal. Okay, no mythical champion. But I am not complaining. Because as much as these shards get you are really designed to get you mythical champions, 2% legendary rate. I got 2 legendaries from 38. So we got 30,000 of that so far. We need another 10,000, or we could get lucky and we don't need to pull it. So we're going to pull the 30,000 here now. Maybe we'll get Gwyndolin early, maybe not. I would like to get it today so I can test it out a little bit so that I can tell you how it works in more detail, maybe do a full guide on it. So let's see how we go. So I always like to start on a corner. It's like a puzzle. You start in the corner and then you go for another, like next to it, see what you get. Get 2 greens, 3 greens. So we get a first 3 flip and we get an epic book. I mean, this is the problem with the Deck of Fates. It can be very good or it can be very bad. It just depends on how much luck you get. I mean, that is pretty good to get an epic book out of that. I don't need epic books, but it's okay. Let's start in this corner. We'll get another green. Oh, there's our first fragments. Okay, now we need to find more blue. Oh, we're back to green. Okay, that's a bit rough. Oh, there's our another fragments. This is the problem. This is the downside of Deck of Fates. If you get a lot of blues like this, there's a legendary book. So we've already found one of the high priority things. The high priority thing in this is the legendary book and the fragments. We've already found one of them, which is the legendary book. Can we get a blue in a row? No. Oh, that was frustrating. Okay, so let's start in another corner here. There's a green, another green. Oh, there's another blue. There's another blue. Blue. Oh, it's baiting me. Okay, another corner. There's a blue down there. We are flipping them so fast. There's a 5-star chicken. It's pretty valuable. There's an epic. Okay, so now here's the risk. If you don't get 3, if I don't get an epic next flip, I've lost one of my 3 in a row already. So that's kind of frustrating. Is there a green here? Back to the blue. There's another 5-star chicken. There was that green. Green. Back to the blue. There's the legendary book. So in 30,000 there, I found all of my legendary books. So that's great. And I'm already at 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 fragments. But it's not looking like I'm going to be able to do this in the 30. This is why I said, even if you can get lucky and you can do it only in like 20 flips, but it's very unlikely. So let's flip this here. There's a green. We found our other epic. Found another blue. Green. Do I get another 3 flip at all? I must do at some point. There's a 3. What are we going to get? 6-star Chaos Ore. It's not bad. I'll take it. 2 more flips. There's a purple. So we found 3 of the epics. So I still got the chance of getting 1 more epic flip. How much of that did I actually get? So we got to 55 out of the 100 fragments. So we're going to need to go probably all in for it. But we did get pretty good rewards, like 2 legendary books, 2 5-star chickens. We've walked away as well with some of the immortal coins already. We've actually got all the immortal coins already. We've also got the immortal soul stone, 2 of them immortal soul stones. So we pretty much walked away with this, some of the gems, the chickens, and the legendary books. So obviously I'm going for the champion. But if I wasn't going for the champion, I'd be pretty happy with how much I managed to get pretty early on. Like getting the legendary books is pretty good. If you can get lucky and you can get some of these 3 flips, like get an extra epic book, if you can get an epic summon, it's really good as well. But it's really hard to get those epics. So I need to wait now a day to finish this off, which is really frustrating. I was hoping I could get the champion because I really just don't want to pull my voids. The ancients aren't really worth it, and sacreds would be a waste of time right now. So I need to wait until tomorrow that I can do it. I can absolutely finish the fusion today. We might as well fuse our Bovos here because there's no value in holding it. Might as well get it out. We've got to finish that training today. I think the training tournament starts tomorrow, does it? Does the training tournament start tomorrow? There's a champion training tournament tomorrow, so we can probably wait until tomorrow to make up the last Bovos and basically make the champion. So it's the next day, and there is now a progressive summon event chance for Acrizia. The way that I manage my void shards, I don't really track Mercy because there are so many void legendaries that I need. I end up just summoning my void legendary, my void shards whenever there's a good progressive event for a void legendary these days. I don't really look for times 10. I'm looking for these times 15 events that's going to give me something like Taras, Marichka, Yumiko, Acrizia. These champions I don't own, so I might as well go for them. If I hit Mercy, excellent. If I don't, then I'm just further along towards Mercy. I've got 12 voids here. I still need around about 10,000 points for the Gwyndolin in the Deck of Fates. So we're waiting until tomorrow to do the times 2 sacred. So we'll probably just pull our 12 voids here because I would need to do some void shards anyway. And Acrizia is pretty good. So let's pull 10 here, and then we've got 2 more afterwards. Maybe I'll get lucky. I've already got Rotus. I'm pretty happy. If I get anything bonus on top of Rotus, it's going to be crazy. I would like a Vanguard, the rare champion for the Mikage fusion. I still haven't been able to get one. We're actually going to get a full 10 rare. That's brutal. And none of them are Vanguard. It's really painful at this point. It's just like, that's all I need is this Vanguard to be able to make a Werrigarin. Then I can make another Lockwine, and I can then move along and then hopefully just try and get myself a Delaja. But we haven't got one. We're gonna go, if we go 12 rares, that will just be like a waste of time adding this into the video. There's the Vanguard. There's the Vanguard. Yes. Excellent. That's amazing. That's a really good pull. Speak of it. Maybe if I speak about Acrizia now, then hopefully Acrizia will come out of the next shard. You know, because Acrizia, I just need Acrizia to be able to play the game. Will an Acrizia come out of the shard? No. Okay, well, you know, one attempt is good enough. That's great, actually, because that now gets me pretty much one champion away, which is Delaja. So it is the times 2 sacred on today. I need around about 4,000 to 5,000 extra. So I need about 2 to 3 sacred shards. I do have 4 sacred shards. We'll see what we get. I might use them all anyway, just to finish it off for this year. We do have a progressive event chance going on for these champions. I don't have a Heffrack, but I don't really want to burn any of my ancient shards just because there will be a new fusion in a couple of weeks, so got to prepare for that. It says progressive chance. I don't really know why it says progressive chance because as far as I'm aware, there's no progressive chance here. It's just a straight times 2. So I'm not really sure why it's saying that. I'm actually okay with whatever I get. I'm already pretty happy this weekend. I got Rotus and I got Astrolith. If I get a Kymar as well, it'll be like the craziest summon to end the year. So we'll see what happens. But let's pull this out. Let's get then enough fragments for the Gwyndolin. I don't know if I'm going to pull this immediately. I think I will wait until there's an opportunity to pull it in a good window. Maybe I'll do it for this next personal CVC because I'll have the Remnant summon as well for that personal CVC. And I'm doing a lot of prep work for the final stages of Soulcross Hard for Cintranos. We've only got about a week and a bit left to go before that reset. Are we going to get any more legendaries this weekend? No, but we do get an Ashma. This is really, really good. This is great. Because when I was pulling Voids, I was talking about the need for a couple of duplicate epics. Ashma is one of the duplicates that I need. I can keep an Ashma now in case I need it for content. Anything else? What else are we going to get here? We get another epic. It is Canoness. That is not a good epic. Are we going to get gold? I can't be too greedy. I've already got plenty of legendaries. We do get Dur the Hungerer, pretty big champion. There you can see we've capped out the cookies now, so we don't need any more cookies. We're not going to get any epics, but we are going to get a Fulgur. Fulgur is actually really top tier, an excellent dwarf for Dark Fae whenever you get to her. You have this AoE that fills the turn meter of herself by 15% for every enemy. So in Dark Fae, that's like a 15 times 6 essentially fill. It's a very big turn meter fill. You also get 100% turn meter depletion and a bit of max HP destruction on the A1. But what makes her really good for Dark Fae is she self-buffs increased attack at the start of every turn as long as she has 2 or fewer buffs, which makes her very good for coming in to the start of the wave, killing the clones, and then being able to add turn meter control in as well. So she becomes a very good top tier champion for Dark Fae and lots of other content. But we didn't get anything. We didn't get a gold. That's fine. We've already got Rotus. We cannot complain. We're still in the hunt for Delaja. That is still on our cards. We're still trying to get that. That is kind of blocking us from getting Mikage. Let's see then. The last cards. Now, I only have 2 epics, 1 rare, and 2 green. So I can't get any 3 flips. So we're just going to have to basically get what we've got here. Oh, we did get a green flip. Oh, cool. That was lucky. We got a green flip and we saved ourselves 300 energy. Actually, that's really cool. I forgot, obviously, if I was already on green, if I pull 2 green, we're good. The remaining ones here is 1 blue and 2 purple. There's the purple 1. There's the purple 2. And then finally, it is the blue. So we have completed the board. We got 2 flips. We got some energy. And I can't remember exactly on day 1 what else we got. It was pretty good. But there you go. That is the end of this summoning window for me. It's been a pretty crazy summoning window. We've got lots of new epics here that we can make into food for champion training. Not many of them are new, but we did get a duplicate Ashma, which is really cool. Hexia, I have a 6-star soul. Might look to see if Hexia is worth anything at all. And we obviously got the Rhodas, the Astrolith, and I've now fused Blizzard. So the pool of champions that I need to work on continues to grow. I'm probably going to have to make up Ambassador Lethelin for one of the Soul Cross hard stages. That's going to have to happen. And really now I'm just waiting for clan versus clan so we can book up a bunch of champions, because I absolutely need to book my Killian the Lucky for Soul Cross hard. There you go, guys. That is the end of the weekend. That is the end of 2023 as well. What a crazy year it has been. I will be recording some summary videos, just going over like the fusions of 2023 and kind of giving a look forward to what we want in 2024 in the next couple of videos. But yeah, thanks very much for everyone who has supported this channel in 2023 and the website and the whole team as a whole. It's been quite a crazy year. Lots of developments have happened in Raid. There's been lots of developments and progress across the board. So on to 2024 and more challenges and more interesting things that we're going to have to face. So happy new year to everyone, and I will see you in 2024.